Reno, who's going to share with us a little cultural stuff today, and of course she's a NICU nurse. Great organization which is having a golf tournament to raise some funds for the organization, and might be taking some expansion as far as the organization is concerned. Also, we have our executive director of Pacific Center for Economic Development. Great board meeting yesterday, and that's Lynette Adams, and also our fearless engineer Min behind the camera. You'll never see him. Except for once in a while, a brief flash of Min. A flash Min. Min flash. Flash Min. You heard of Simon? Flash Min.
That's a flash Min.
Flash Min. It's a new in word, I think. I think that's it. So we have some wonderful guests. Beginning, we're going to take you to Maui. Then we're going to take you to some hotels where people are working hard because it's the visitor industry.
This is the hotel show this morning.
Oh yeah,
and beautiful hotels.
And I'll tell you what. Along with that is, you know, how do you get to a hotel? Usually you have to take an airplane. And evidently Hawaiian Air is just doing very well.
Raking in the dough.
$16.6 million.
Yes, exactly.
In baggage fees. Unbelievable. And they're not even trying. Come on, let's get to let's charge the purse.
And
charge for the purse. Okay? Let's see how many times the lady takes the purse and hits you on the head.
Yep.
Okay?
So it makes money with the cancellation fees.
Yes. Cancellation fees.
Never even
change
thought about
fees
that. And baggage fees.
Cancellation fees.
$17 million.
Oh, now other people are going to learn about this, and now they'll be charging for cancellation.
Well,
no, they all do.
They all do.
They all do.
Delta, the highest.
No. I'm talking about other businesses. Totally other businesses. Not even connected with travel. Now they're getting all of their expertise from Hawaiian Airlines because they're leading the way.
Well, I don't know.
So now we're going to go to other businesses.
Doctors' offices have been doing that for years.
Well, maybe doctors' offices have, but a lot of people in the visitor industry haven't.
You're correct.
Okay, haven't. Now, sometimes when they have your credit card, of course, you're charged.
Like hotels.
Come, don't come, we don't care.
I'll tell you one person.
That's what they say if somebody was from Minnesota and they actually talk to the person who canceled. So, oh, you cannot come. Oh, too bad, eh? But don't worry, we got your charge card. So it's a done deal. No, but I have a legitimate. I don't care.
Yeah.
Too bad. Too bad, so sad. Yeah, that's what they tell you, huh?
Yep.
Oh, your car broke. Oh, too bad.
bad.
So sad. Okay, here's what's wrong with your car. And you figure that if you do all the repairs, you can get a new car.
Right, but you're not going to have the money for the repairs because you have to pay the cancellation or change fees.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So back to the airlines.
Which can be hefty.
Yeah, so Hawaiian Airlines is all right. Anybody thinking that, like they're going under? Evidently not.
Well, I mean, this is just the beginning. I mean, soon they're going to be starting to... I mean, I was reading something about them starting to charge you for using the restroom and stuff like that on the airplane.
Charging for using the restroom?
I'm not even kidding.
Now, there's a place you have to visit during the flight. Unless you have a bionic bladder, that's just unbelievable.
Yep, they have you at their mercy, basically.
Yeah.
You got to take stuff with you when you travel.
Here, have another drink, have another beer, have another wine, have another cranberry juice.
More coffee?
More coffee!
There you go. It's a diuretic.
Hey, maybe we could start catheterizing. They might charge for catheterizing.
Oh, that's deep. You see what happens when you get to the medical person? Catheterizing.
And
For those of you who have ever had that process, not that funny. Okay, so $16.6 million in baggage fees helps
that is a
Hawaiian
lot.
Airlines.
Well, that's actually.
But there are other airlines.
Well, they all do it now.
Yeah.
I don't know who started. I think it was United or American Airlines were the first ones that started with the baggage fees. I don't know, maybe a decade ago or so.
Yeah.
Because there weren't. Do you remember the good old days when they'd give you food on the airplane and you wouldn't have to pay to check your bags?
Wait a minute. Hawaiian Airlines only gets $16.6 million?
That's what.
I mean, but Delta is getting $192
Top
million?
of the spectrum there.
Well, it might be a thing where maybe Delta has more people that
Well, the bigger flights.
They fly.
United Airlines.
But United
Airlines.
that,
143 million.
Yeah, but that's because they're like worldwide. Hawaiian is.
Now, U.S. Airways just joined with somebody. Was it American?
I think it was. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure.
Anyway, 130 million for them, and then they have American at 123 million. Okay, then cancellation fees. Hawaiian Air, $4.7 million for cancellation fees. Okay.
Yeah.
But Delta, 198.6 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what they do is they cancel your ticket, so they won't refund your money for the ticket. They'll just give you a ticket for next time, like a credit, but they'll take like $100 out of it.
Yeah.
So you can use your credit for the next flight minus $100 cancellation fee.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah. Which means what? They want you. They'll give you credits.
But it's not just Hawaiian Airlines. Every airline's doing it.
Yeah.
Esprit Airlines charges $100 per bag. $100
per bag.
per bag.
Esprit.
Yep. They only fly. They're very like local. Like they fly to like Jamaica from Florida. They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have like a big airlines, but you know
Yeah.
that's what they do.
Well, I mean, who would go on those flights to Jamaica unless you, of course,
But
you
the
know,
flights are-
you're hiding your money there. So,
But the flights are really cheap. But you know they get you coming and going. Somewhere,
they get you
right?
somewhere.
You know, I was actually watching the movie Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone this week. I had it on Netflix.
oh yeah,
And
yeah, cliffhanger.
It was 1993, and you know this always catches me as gas prices, but they were in Colorado and the gas was $1.46 in 1993 during the movie.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, man, you know, Back to the Future. I was watching that a couple months ago, and it was like 99 cents a gallon or something like that
Wow,
in the
how cool
movie.
is that?
Yeah, from the 80s. Oh man, imagine paying that for gas nowadays. You know?
It's crazy. Hey, by the way, B-ball, huh?
Yeah.
The guy was supposed to be selected first in the NBA.
I think he went 7th or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other guy went first.
Well, I mean, he would have been first, but he's actually still recovering from ACL reconstructive surgery.
Oh, yeah. So you never know. ACL.
Yeah.
That's deep, huh?
That's
Deep stuff. Deep stuff. To get
Well,
an
even-
injury ACL.
The big story this week, actually, I don't know if you couldn't have missed it, was the Aaron Hernandez story.
Aaron, but a booze, but a drugs, something. This guy is way off.
Yeah, yeah.
This guy, you just know by looking at him on television, doesn't have to say a word. You know something's wrong.
Yeah, something
Deeply wrong.
Yes.
And of course he shot a guy in the face and it never went to trial, okay?
Right, so it's like they give you the first one,
Yeah.
right?
This is the third one
Well,
on the line.
yeah.
But you know, you keep doing it.
Right.
Hey, guess what? You're going to get caught eventually.
Yeah.
So that was really sad, though. Patriots said bye-bye.
It is really sad. However, I was actually looking at the Star Advertiser this morning, and there was an article about Oscar Pistorius. He's back in training.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, did everyone forget that he's got charged with killing his girlfriend? I mean,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not under the rug now.
Yeah,
You know,
no. It'll come back.
Oh, okay.
It might be in training, but, you know, people don't forget.
Well, or that woman Paula Dean, who used words
Paula,
in the air.
yeah. Now, Paula Dean, now compared to those other two, Paula Dean, and what she did, right? It just goes to show that in this career of ours, being in the media and being out there and doing your thing, one thing you did wrong, going to come back to haunt you. So you have to be very, very careful. Me, I did a lot of things wrong. So, when you do a lot of things wrong, then it's not so bad. Why? Because you did more than one thing wrong. Now, for all the people who are up there on the hill and they only do one thing wrong, guess what? They fall down. Me, I'm already down. I'm trying to pick myself up and, dust off and get back into where it's important.
Yeah.
Nah, actually, everybody's challenged in their lives. So I was challenged, so I had to, pick it up, go back and start all over again.
Well, yeah. So we've all had our mistakes.
That's
you know.
right. That's right. And it
I can think
continues
of
to
I
happen
can
in
think
life.
of the biggest one I made.
No, that's okay.
You know what? That's
no,
part of
we don't
life.
want to hear that because you're part of the show. See?
Well,
No, we'll have a special place on the show called mistakes. Okay, we're gonna do
Baboos
mistakes.
moments.
Yeah,
I was actually.
you said baboos. I did
That
not.
was reported
I did
reading from
not.
our executive director,
Yeah.
which I think that's a very good way
Yeah.
of getting it.
Well, that's actually a Larry
Baboos
Price.
moments.
That's a
Yes.
Larry Price
Larry
moment.
Price, right.
Yeah, Lowy. Yeah,
Babu-
Coach. I love Coach. It's what a
And
great
if you're
guy.
Wahine,
Great
there's
guy.
Babuzalani moments.
You know what's funny is I was watching Conan O'Brien a couple nights ago, and the comedian Bill Burr. Do you know?
Yeah, sure, Bill Burr.
Bill Burr, he's outstanding.
He's the assistant.
No. Bill Burr is his own independent comedian.
Oh,
He's-
okay.
Yeah, not Conan's assistant, but this guy anyway. He's a really, really funny comedian. He was talking about the whole Paula Dean thing,
Yeah.
and he says, you know what? What's going to happen is that she's just hanging out somewhere on a beach, and the network realizes that she's has the ability to make them tons of money. So what they should do with all these people that actually have these issues publicly, they should just put them on a different channel and call it the Disgrace Channel for 3 months.
Yeah.
And then you can see them hanging out over there, and then they'll come back to the regular
Right.
scheduled program.
Right.
You know?
There you go.
That's what Bill Burr says. That's actually a genius idea.
Or just call it the Lack of Grace Channel,
There you go.
right? Disgrace Channel,
Right.
that Grace Channel. the Grace Channel.
The momentarily fallen for Grace from Grace channel.
Yeah.
Amazing Grace.
And we're just talking about the news, folks. How you guys doing?
Oh, and then
Okay?
the other thing, how's this?
Everybody's all right? Yeah.
Snowden. Where is that guy now?
It's like, where's
Oh,
Waldo?
Snowden.
Yeah.
Snowden. Why, you want to talk to him?
I
I got his private number.
well,
Didn't
did-
David let her
No, I
know
tell you what.
last night?
Let's take a musical break and
Yeah.
we'll talk to Snowden.
Really?
Yeah, we'll talk to Snowden. You'll
No
talk
way.
to him live, right here in the studio, live. Snowden will be here, live, in just a few moments. But first, the music of the one and only Jerry Santos. Sweet and lovely. Was that Raiatea?
Yep.
Raiatea Helm. Raiatea Helm. Aloha to Raiatea Molokai and her daddy, Papa, Zach Helm. Okay? Aloha mai kako, I'm Kimo Kahoana.
And this is Ikai Kakahoana.
Along with Leilani Kupaho Marino, our Lynette Adams, and Min, our engineer.
That's right.
Still not showing himself. Okay, so anyway, we are going through the morning. I want to thank you. Po'ai Lincoln. Hello. Po'ai Lincoln is supposed to be guesting with us. I don't know where she is, but I'm sure she's coming soon. But anyway,
Sorry, well, she works pretty late.
well, yeah. And in sports, Shoji brothers. Okay.
Soji.
Yeah, look like they might make the Olympic team. Yeah, sounds good. No, so on the television last night, I'm
Yeah.
going, something's wrong with that name. They have Eric Shoji
And Kavika.
and they have Kaveka.
Oh.
Kaveka. I go, something's wrong with this. Kaveka. It's not Kaveka. It's got to be Kavika.
Yeah.
And it is Kavika Shoji. If you can say Shoji, you're okay. Okay, so, but congratulations to them. You know.
So they made the team.
Did they make the team?
I
No,
didn't,
no.
I didn't
they're-
get a chance to read the article.
I think they're up for it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, congrats. Did you know that Dave Shoji was a all-star setter
No.
for UC University of California, Santa Barbara?
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Coach for so many years.
Yep.
Coach Shoji.
And he's a Hall of Fame coach, obviously,
Yeah.
for Hawaii. Yeah, he was an All-American setter at the University of California, Santa Barbara, and obviously a Hall of Fame coach for Hawaii. He's 4 victories away from having the most all-time victories in women's college volleyball.
4 victories
Yep.
away?
Yep.
Wow.
From having the most.
He's
ever.
going to do it. He's going to.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
I mean,
He's
yeah.
Hall of Fame. You know what comes
I
to
don't see
mind?
him not doing it. I
When
mean-
you say Coach Shoji, Hall of Fame, you know who else did something that was unbelievable in his career?
Who? Well,
Merv Lopes.
Merv Lopes.
Okay? Merv Lopes, Chaminade, beat the #1 team in the nation with Richard Hainish,
That's right.
Pounds at center,
Yeah.
right? Will Pounds, he was like this huge guy. And Hainish was this out forward or guard. I mean, he was so good. And
That was in the summer, right? They wouldn't have the summer like classic.
no. It was in their competition. They had this guest team, which was #1 in the country.
Right? Wasn't it Virginia or something like
Yeah,
that?
Virginia.
Yeah. It was
They were
it was,
#1.
It was preseason though, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
but they were
was,
ranked.
Sampson.
Yes, Ralph Sampson.
Ralph Sampson.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I remember.
And so Merv Lopes
Big
beat
bad
them.
dude.
There's another Hall of Fame guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I don't know whether he's in the Hall of Fame, but he's a Hall of Fame guy.
That's
Who
like
else?
sports legend.
Yeah, legends.
Yeah.
I mean, who else would be a Hall of Fame?
Well-
you know, Coach Larry Price. You know why? Because he's the only guy who coached
Right, got
and
different-
ended up on radio
Right.
longer on radio than
Right.
ever coaching. Nah, just joking.
Well, he also does the sports commentary, the play-by-play for Hawaii high school sports.
yeah, Hawaii High School Sports. And we got
And of course,
a lot of guys.
his catchphrase, which is one of my favorite phrases ever since I've heard him say it, was,
Oh, yeah.
"Oh, that looked like it was one big katouche."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the katouche.
You did that very well. Okay, now, entertainment.
Oh, we
Okay.
didn't finish sports yet.
We did? Why?
Well, we got there's a couple more stories.
Well, I gotta pop it up there, son. We don't have that much time. Come
Okay,
on.
so Michelle Wee's in the U.S. Open, and she's
Ooh,
way in the back.
yes.
Way in the back.
Yeah.
Way in the back.
So,
But she
unfortunately-
makes about $10 million a year. Okay?
So we don't feel too bad.
Hard to feel sorry for Michelle Wee. She's 6 feet tall. She makes $10 million a year. I don't care how she putts.
Man, she's gonna get a back injury from putting like that.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
We
you
talked
know.
about that.
Yes, I know.
You know, you can't be doing that kind of putting and have a long career.
Right.
It doesn't seem like somebody's calling you.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Might be Michelle.
Yeah.
And
Michelle is calling saying, "Come on, you guys, what are you
have
doing?"
Any, you have any tips to prevent back injuries and change my putting style?
Yeah.
No, I do have a tip. Put it in the hole, Michelle. Let's
Yeah.
see you at the top.
Yeah, let's see
You know
at
what
the
I mean?
top. There you go.
And UH joining the Pac-12. Tom Apple was talking about that potentially happening.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous to think that we were always the underdogs, okay? And we had a great group of teams that we played with. Air Force, okay? We're talking about San Diego State.
Yes.
BYU.
When we were the WAC.
Yeah, no, before the WAC.
Oh, before the WAC.
Before the WAC. That's when
But-
Haku was playing. Before the WAC.
No, Haku wasn't during the WAC time. The Western Athletic Conference.
But it was
No, there was the Air Force.
was different
San Diego State.
years. No. Then they went to the WAC. That's when they got in the different teams, okay? So it started off.
I'm not going
with-
to argue with you because you're my father. So I would
no,
just
go ahead, look
concede.
it up. No, look it
But
up.
Haku was a WAC honorable mention in his senior season.
Okay, his senior
Western
season.
Athletic Conference.
His senior season. Okay. But before that, they played against BYU.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
And
okay.
BYU and San Diego State were not in the WAC. They were all different. And so they moved on, and now we have the WAC heritage
Right.
during the time that you went
And
to
we don't even
school,
have- right,
and
right.
Camuela and all of that stuff.
we don't even have the
And
rivalry
guys with
anymore.
the guys with the blue field.
Oh yeah, Boise State. Yeah,
Boise
they-
State.
yeah.
Okay.
Who always
So-
seem to be awesome every year.
Okay, so anyway, but that's that little trip.
What do you think about Doc going to the Clippers?
I don't care. Okay, next, let's go into entertainment. Quick.
Well, I do care.
Quick entertainment. Okay. Not going to the Clippers. Yeah, that was a big move.
That was.
Now,
Do you want me to mention about East Honolulu Clothing Company? And here on the inside of what is it, the money section, picture of Patrick Lindeza, Brian Tolentino.
Hoku Award winner
Yeah, and Kali Hannes.
Brian Tolentino.
Showing off some of the clothing. But what was really neat was to see Patrick, who I remember back in Sonoma County when he was getting his start back in about 1996, 97. And here he is today, a Hoku Award winner.
How's that? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Remember
came home.
when he made the comment on the air when we interviewed him about being able to stand up for all those who are away from home
Yeah.
and still feeling very Hawaiian at heart as well as in what they do culturally.
So a lot of people are mourning James Gandolfini, so want to say
Oh,
aloha
yes.
to Ruth Lynn,
Ruth Lynn,
and the
yeah.
family, because she's the mother-in-law of James Gandolfini, who suddenly passed away at 51. So special aloha to them. Ben Wood has a
Yes.
little article
Yeah.
in his column.
And you know,
Uh,
oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Speaking of, Bob Siegel has a column this morning about Mother Margaret Waldron, who was one of the longtime teachers at Pohukaina School. And turns out Pohukaina School here in Kaka'ako was the first school here on Oahu in 1833. And then Lahaina Luna, it was just before that, 1831.
Okay.
But sounds like she's the mother saint of
Mother
here of
Waldron.
Oahu.
Okay.
Yeah, and of this area.
And happy birthday. If you're celebrating your birthday, Mel Brooks is 87 years
Mel
old today.
Brooks.
Mel Brooks.
Oh, comic genius.
Okay.
Responsible for many, many great
What was a
films.
spoof on Star Wars he did?
Oh, Spaceballs, still one of my favorite
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
You know, that movie, do you remember when we saw it at Kahala Mall when I was a kid?
Uh-huh.
That was the only movie at Kahala Mall where the line was back past the Cinnabon, which is no longer there.
Right.
But past the Orange Julius and
Wow.
the Cinnabon from the theaters. I've never seen a line that long at Kahala Mall to see a movie.
But it was so funny.
Yeah.
So funny. Okay, so he's 87 years old
God
and
bless
still breathing.
God bless him.
Comedian
Love,
John
love.
Viner. John Viner, skinny little guy, 76 years old. Let's see now. Actor John Cusack, kind of famous.
One of my favorite actors.
Oh yeah?
Absolutely, John,
40.
John Cusack.
47 today.
Responsible for many
Oh, still so young.
many great 80s films. I think
Okay.
Min and I have talked about this before, yeah. John
Okay.
Cusack, yep.
Cool. And a country singer and former American Idol contestant Kelly Pickler is 27 years old. Kelly
my
Pickler
gosh.
is 27.
All you
Not to be picky, but coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we have our very special first guest, and this guest is calling from well, we're calling him on Maui, but he also spent a lot of time in Colorado, living there.
Yeah.
Local boy. Okay,
Yes.
Kamehameha grad, got to Waikiki, did a lot of stuff. So we're going to talk to John Keone Coelho when we return. I'm Kimo Kahoano.
And this is Ikaika Kahoa,
This program brought to you by
the Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Peloton companies.
This is short, it's only a minute.
will. Welcome to Aloha Friday, brought to you by.
The Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Pelotron Company.
And we thank you very much for being with us. We just got a little note there.
Oh yeah, actually, Khalil, the father of the Makani girls, left us a note on our YouTube, our June 14th YouTube video, where they were on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and he just says, "Aloha from Chicago, Ikaika, Kimo, Leilani, Lynette, and Min. You made us feel so welcome at our interview. We went on to book even more last-minute performances in Maui. Please send our love to the Aloha Friday crew for us. Ahuiho. We're practicing our pidgin English at home. Thanks,
Thanks,
And then he closes with, forget about it.
Forget about it. Mahalos. Oh, what about the Bears?
The Bears versus the Bulls.
Okay, and now a song from Hawaii.
Alright. I got my ticket for the long way around. 2 bottles of whiskey for the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. I'm leaving tomorrow. What do you say? When I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I got my ticket for the long way round. The one with the prettiest view. It's got mountains, it's got beaches, it's got trips that leave you speechless. And it sure would be prettier with you. When I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I got my ticket for the long way round. These feet were meant to stay too long. And I'll go out on my own. You're gonna miss me when you're home. It's for you, dear, that I sing this song. When I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my talk. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my talk. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Hawaii Lincoln.
Wonderful.
Hawaii Lincoln, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. KTUH on Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Okay? So have a good one, and thank you for sharing your time here with us, boy.
Thank you for having me.
Okay? That's what it's all about. We're sharing because you deserve it, girl. And Leilani has something about Daddy, her daddy.
Daddy. Well, you know, it reminded me this morning on the news when they were talking about the grandfather that got to graduate the 1944 class from Santa Barbara High School with his grandson. And it reminded me of my dad. You know, I just asked him recently, you know, a moment he'd like to share. What brought him to Hawaii? And he said, as a 4-year-old boy, he was living next door to this girl called, her name was Ruth. And on this particular New Year's Eve, they, you know, she let them go out and bang the pots and pans. And so he goes out to invite her to his birthday weeks later, and she no longer is there. And he's so sad. He remembers this like so vividly that he was disappointed and sad and didn't know where he could find her in Hawaii. The family had just moved. So it caused him through the years to like learn more about Hawaii, become, you know, entranced with it, where eventually he gets into the Navy, gets out here to Pearl Harbor, the